Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Wednesday the 1st, and pretty much didn't get a lot accomplished today. I went and did some grocery shopping and that good stuff, had a few errands to run, all that good, wonderful, fun things. But out here, what I've got right here is this pile of doors. I've mentioned them in the past. This one I went ahead and pulled all the trim off, and the aluminum was glued down. I didn't like the way the aluminum looked. So I'm going to go ahead, I've got my belt sander, I'm going to hopefully scrape that off. I don't know, tomorrow, maybe Friday, I haven't made my mind up yet. I do have the aluminum clad that's going to go back in the gaps here. So I'm going to throw a bunch of silicone in there, put the aluminum down on it, and then probably put some kind of weight, and then I'll build a frame, like some legs on the bottom. I wanted to actually use the other side as the top, as it's already pretty nicely stained, but it didn't have the storm window that went in there, so I was going to have this giant pool of water. Didn't want to mess with that at all, so I went ahead and said heck with it. Hopefully I'll get that accomplished this weekend. Maybe, I don't know if I'll get to it or not, but I'd like to get at least one of those tables built and see if I can find a use for it, see if somebody wants one. It's kind of just a little experimental thing I'm trying. I also thought about doing a little bit of maybe building a really tiny little small greenhouse area with a couple of these doors, but who knows. The other thing I've got going is my rose bush out here is just, I don't know, it's going crazy. The thing is growing up way faster. It's getting super long. I'd hate the look of it, but as dry as it's been, I really don't know if I want to trim it back. And it's thriving, so I don't know what to do with it. I need to find somebody who's big into roses that can recommend me whether or not I should go ahead and trim this back into a small bush, or if I should let it kind of go crazy, maybe stake it up and go from there. So the one thing I have been doing out here, I have been watering my backyard very, very little, as you can tell, which it'd be completely dead if it wasn't for this. You can see I've got some halfway decent grass here because it's getting the shade from the tree. Also, the sprinklers going back and forth, I think it's catching a lot more of the water and pulling it down. I still have my giant hole here in the ground that I haven't done anything with. Don't know what I'm going to do. It's in that weird position where it's too far from the tree to really kind of landscape in together. I was looking for some shrubs, some bushes that kind of spread out to kind of take the place of it. Haven't found anything. Part of me keeps thinking I should just go ahead and make it a little wider and drop in an actual good shade tree. Still can't make my mind up of what I'm doing. The mulch around here, I've got some bottom mulch, but then the top part's all just my shavings off my lathe. The fear I have with this tree, as you can see, it bolts into 4 limbs way too soon. So I don't know if I've got a year left or if I got 5 years left before this tree breaks in half, but it's definitely gonna. I keep thinking that every year I put off tearing this tree out and putting in a good, true shade tree is another year I lose of shade tree growth when it comes time to need a new shade tree out here. So who knows? That's the location right over here where my old one was, same stock as this one, and it finally died out. I've got a little bit of a tree stump left there, not a lot. You can kind of, it's down low enough the mower mows over that. So I thought about maybe, I don't know, digging that up, digging a hole, maybe planting up a shade tree right here. Don't know what's going to happen there. I do have one of the native trees that grew up here. It's doing a pretty good job. Unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention to it, and it actually started off as 2. By the time I realized what was happening, I was kind of too late also. But from the research I've done, these trees actually do a lot better with surviving, and this one's low enough. I don't think I'll have much problem with it wanting to split on me down the road. So we'll have to just wait and see, I guess. Other than that, don't really know much today, so hopefully tomorrow I'll get my van unloaded, get all those bricks and stuff out of there, maybe get up in the morning and do it before it gets too darn hot. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.